Hi guys, I'm Celine from Au Pair Trip, and this is my first video on the YouTube channel, and I will try my best to answer some of your questions you asked me on the Instagram account. First question. So where are you from and why did you choose to be an au pair in the USA? So I'm from France, exactly Burgundy. And I choose to be an au pair in the USA because I thought it would be a wonderful experience for the future. So I choose the USA because I've always wanted to go there and experience the real American way of life. And so I thought it would be very expensive to go to the US, like to go to the university or something. And I thought it would be a wonderful way to spend the whole year with the family and kids, and as I like kids a lot, so I thought it would be the best way for me to improve my English and as well as spend a wonderful year and meet some friends and live, with a real family. Second question, where did you au pair and how was it? So my experience was in Chicago. It was a really nice experience because the city is really cool. I met a lot of friends there from all over the world. And so the city, yeah, is really nice, especially during summer because there is a lot of stuff to do with the lake. And during winter, it's kind of very, very cold, but you can get used to it if you have winter coats and stuff like that. But yeah, very, very beautiful city. Third question. How did you deal with the language barrier? I think it was very hard on the beginning because my level in English was very, very bad. I mean, at school we don't learn that much English. And so yeah, when I arrived, it was difficult for me because the parents asked me a lot of stuff and I didn't understand everything. So I asked them to give me some notes so I can check on internet and stuff like that. But I mean, after 2, 3 or 4 weeks, it was very easier for me because you spend your whole time with American people, you watch TV in English and everything. So I think it's hard at the beginning, but you can get used to it. So what the worst thing that happened to you during your au pair year? So the worst thing was, I think, the rematch. I know that a lot of you can get through it, and so I think it's a hard time, but at the end you can find a way better family, and so that's what I found. So I mean, I'm really glad I asked for a rematch and that I found another family. So if you need to find another one, you just go ahead and ask for a rematch. What is your number one advice for future au pair? So my first advice would be to ask a lot of questions to your family before you choose them, because you need to know everything to have the perfect fit. I mean, are you going to work every weekend? Do they travel a lot? Do you have any curfew during the weekend or for the car? I mean, I'm pretty sure if you didn't ask all the questions, you will be surprised when you arrive. So I think you just have to choose everything you want to know before you go. Another question, if you could, what would you have changed? So if I could, I would have followed my number one advice. I would have asked a lot of questions before I go. So I would have known what things I really wanted to know, like if they travel a lot and if I will work every weekend, and like it would have helped me to choose between two families. So that's pretty much it. I mean, maybe I would have traveled more because I didn't have so much time because I worked a lot during the weekend. So that's it. How was it when you were home again? That was pretty crazy because I was really happy to come back home to see my family and food for sure. But everything was so small. I mean, I lived in such a big house in the USA, and when I went back home, everything was so tiny. My kitchen, they were like wall everywhere. My bed was like on the floor. I was like, was it so tiny before? Yes, it was. It just America was so big, so it's kind of different, but it felt so good to, you know, to be back again. And when your mom can cook every lunch that you want to eat, and that's really good. And so yeah, you find your life again, your family, your friends, your food, loving food. So yeah, it was pretty good. Okay, last question. Any conclusion about your au pair year? So for me, it was a really good experience, even though I had to go through rematch. My advice for you, as long as you're in au pair, is that it's just enjoy, because it's only 1 or 2 years, not that much. And so just enjoy with your family, your crazy kids, and your friend there. Travel as much as you can, and just, you know, try to enjoy every moment there. Bye bye, guys.